Ladies and gentlemen, we are live.
T-Love talk. T-Love talk. T-Love talk. T-Love talk. T-Love talk. T-Love talk. Don't grab that cheapest vodka in the bathroom. Don't grab that cheapest vodka. You're about to be entertained by that boy, that dude. What it do, what it does is yours truly, Mr. T-Love Talks podcast. Man, y'all already know I'm back at it like mathematics, coming to drop the information and the knowledge on the Young Kings. This the Young Kings edition. So if you ain't no Young King, you might not need to be in here. Man, it's a pleasure to be back in the building. The Most High done gave me enough strength to come back in here and drop this science to the young guys, the young phenoms, you know, even the Pook Terriuses and the little Pop Terriuses and Glocktaviuses. All of y'all, man. Shout out to CGA. Hey, we about to get it in right now, y'all. We about to get it in. You see already on the title, nobody wants you to win. Nobody wants you to win. I got to talk about it today. We definitely going to talk about it today, man. I'm just thankful that, you know, the Most High done gave your boy the message to go ahead and drop to the Young Kings. You know what I'm saying? Again, ladies, y'all get out of here. Go get out of here. Y'all ain't supposed to be over here. We dropping this science. We ain't baking no cakes over here. We ain't cooking no cookies over here. You know what I'm saying? So let the Young Kings go and get this information, because you get over here and your feelings going to get hurt for real, because I'm going to give them the game and give them the truth. Now, if you got young teenage sons, then go ahead and send them on this way. You know what I mean? Got Smiley Law in the chat early. What it do, Smiley Law? What it do, what it does. Appreciate all my supporters out there. And that's another thing, man. I definitely want to give a big shout out to my supporters. And Smiley Law, you are definitely one of those men that come in. You always participate in the chat. And I just got to say, I love you for that, brother. I also see you out there sharing the content. And that's what real do. Real recognize real. Sharing the content. Because, you know, that kind of goes right into the title of the show. Nobody wants you to win. So when you got individuals like Smiley Law out there that see you doing your thing, see you maneuvering, moving, and being the best version of yourself, you know, they want to support that. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people out here don't want to support your vision, don't want to support your dreams and your goals. So you have to understand that people are fickle. You know what I mean? Like, we talking about the closest ones to you. They're very fickle, very fickle. We got Smiley Law coming back with another comment. Said, that's right, my ninja. Love you. Yeah, same to you, my brother. And again, appreciate you sharing the content. And we're going to have to get into it. We definitely got to get into this today. And I want all my young kings to pile on up in the building. Make sure you hit that like button when you come into the Alpha King house of Mr. Tony Lovett, T-Love. You know what I mean? Make sure you go ahead and hit that like button. You feel me? But yeah, I want to get into this a little bit. And You know, again, when I'm coming with the messages, you know, the Most High is giving me the messages to get to the young kings, you know, and the basis of all that I want them to understand is within this life, you're going to have to keep growing, and you're going to have to keep grinding and keep developing a strategy to be the best version of yourself. And in that process, you got to understand that don't nobody want to see you develop, grow, and grind. They don't want to see you win. And it's people that's very, 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 very close to you in a lot of situations, in a lot of cases, that want to see you fall, and they right up under you. You know, one thing I learned is in this life, and, you know, especially when you're somebody that has a lot of talent, people will celebrate you behind closed doors, but they won't celebrate you in public. And this is something that you're going to have to watch out for. You're going to have to watch out for that. You're going to have to watch out for the people that celebrate you in private, but won't celebrate you in public. And this can be simply boiled down to what you see them sharing online. You can look at what people are sharing online, and you can hear the conversations that you have with the people. And, you know, people can tell you, hey, man, I'm rocking with you, man. I see what you're doing. But every time you post something that you're proud about, or something that you feel good about, or something that you just know is just downright good, it's good content, there are people that are close to you that will call you, tell you, hey, man, I like the video. But at no point in time will they attempt to share the video. So again, when you're talking about winning, you're talking about competitive nature. And in the competitive nature of life, you know, people don't want to see you in that driver's seat, pulling off, accelerating past them. And a lot of times, you know, they'll come to you, they'll have this motivating word, that motivating word, what they think you should do. You know, they'll even tell you they love what you do, but you never see them shine. You never see them show that type of appreciation in sharing the material and sharing the content. So you got to understand, it's like, fuck you. Oh, ladies, get out of here. I told y'all to get out of here. All the aunties and stuff, y'all get on out of here. We having the conversation with the young kings today. This is the Young Kings edition. So we going to be talking that talk. We going to talk that shit on here today. We ain't playing no games with them. Ain't no jump rope over here, fellas. So you got to go and get in here. Go and get in here, young kings, young phenoms, even you old goofy niggas that need something to play a hate against. Y'all go and get in here too. But this message ain't for everybody. So you might have to go ahead and, you know what I mean, ease on down the road. Get your Michael Jackson on. Get your Scarecrow on, nigga. You feel me? But again, much respect and much love to everybody that, you know, been rocking with the content and who has seen the growth and development of the young guy. You know what I mean? T-Love. So, and I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. And again, share the content, share the material. It don't stop. It's over with now. It's over with is over with can get. They not doing it. They can't do it. So I got to do it. I got to do it for the home team, but most of all for myself, because I want to see myself win. And that's what you men have to understand, you young kings. Nobody wants to see you win. Nobody. You laying in the bed with a joker that don't want to see you win. And you know when people want to see you win, even when we're talking about your significant other. When you are out here on your day-to-day grind, growing, grinding, developing a strategy for your life, you know if that individual that's you laying in the bed with every night, if you sleeping with the enemy or not, because they'll be doing everything in their power to show you that they're supporting your dreams and your goals and your aspirations and the the drive that you see in yourself to win. They would be showing you that. They would be having something tangible to add to what you already got popping. And a lot of times, man, when you in these relationships with these young ladies, they ain't got nothing to offer, dog. They ain't got nothing to show you, homie. And you still around here running behind this fat ass, that fat ass, and the mother effer ain't got nothing to show you. Ain't putting nothing into your thing that you've created for yourself to win. So again, you got to understand that in this life, don't nobody. Sometimes your own mama and daddy don't want you to win, and that's sad. But you would hope that those two are your biggest allies. But it's a lot of sabotaging now. It's a lot of generational curses. What they never won, they never saw winning. So when they see you jump out there and they see you out there trying to get your win on, and they see that light on you, because best believe people gonna see your light. They gonna see it when you step in the room. Young kings, you hear me? Ladies, y'all get on out of here. What I told you, this conversation too heavy for you. Get on out of here. Let these young kings get this information. We ain't stopping. We ain't changing. None of that. None of that's going to happen. And that's another thing about winning, man. Too worried about people's opinion of you. You cannot win in this world when you're concerned about people's opinion of you. You're going to lose every time, dog. You're going to lose every time. Unless it's somebody that truly has the experience and has been through the thing that you are trying to get through. There's no way they understand the process in which it takes in order to get to the level in which you are trying to get to. I got Jay Corbett in the building. That's family first, cuz says facts. Appreciate you chiming in, cuz. One love to you. Yeah, I'm dropping this work, cuz. I'm dropping this work on. Make sure you hit that like button for me, cuz. Stay in the video. We're going to be here for a while. They done messed up, because guess what? The Most High done gave me the message. It's over with. It's over with. You can't stop it. You can't take it away from me because he gave it to me. You can't do nothing with it. You know what I mean? Because again, a lot of y'all don't know y'allself. But anyway, let's get back to the topic. Nobody wants you to win. I got a couple of videos. We can ease up a little bit, but I just had to come in. I got to come in with that fire so the young kings and the young gods know it's serious over here. This ain't no play. This the real deal over here. Come on in here. Don't let your girlfriend listen to this. Don't let your mama listen to this, because again, nobody wants you to win, dog. People want you to win how they want you to win. People want you to win to where you in a place where you average, dog. But some of you men, some of you young kings, you young phenoms, y'all not average. Y'all not average. Y'all come out the womb popping. You know what I mean? As a little boy, you see your destiny. You know your future. But going back to people's opinions of you, that shit will sway you. That'll stunt you. You won't be able to move how you supposed to move out here. But let's watch some videos, man. We're gonna lighten it up. What y'all think? What y'all think? We getting it in
Ladies
already.
and gentlemen,
We getting it in,
we
baby.
are
Getting it in.
live.
Getting it in, baby. Getting it in, baby. All right, check this out. Check this out. So what we're going to do now, we're going to check this video out, man. Now, this video is a little rough to watch. I ain't even going to lie, man. It is some crazy shit on the internet. But this dude, this YN, Lil Pop Terriers, he off this girlfriend. And we're gonna check this video out, and it's gonna be a lesson behind this video. But if you squeamish, please don't even look at the video, man, because this dude done popped this old girl, popped this old lady. All right, let's check this out now. Let me get in a view to where y'all can. I can observe it too here. Let's see. Oh yeah. All right, check this out, y'all.
I'm at work. Fuck this. Turn myself in though. The police keep circling, and it's cool. I'm gonna come outside. This was my life. Everybody gotta die one day. That's what sucking dick gets you. I went through this bitch phone when I got off work. This bitch was sucking dick in my crib. And I've been crying all day and I couldn't take it no more. I had to. I don't give no fuck. Judge me, bitch. They already outside. I'm finna just walk out like a man and do my time. Folks in them grade. I don't give no fuck because I can do what I want to do, bitch. My name RB, Rule Boy. I do what the fuck I want to do, bitch. My brother a maniac. Come on, that shit running my blood. Stupid ass bitch. Stupid ass bitch. Now you dead now, bitch. You a stupid ass bitch. This bitch stupid. She thought shit was sweet. Separated. Bitch was fucking on my brothers. Stupid ass bitch. I don't give no fuck about shit no more. Fuck this bitch. Stupid ass bitch. So look, I'm gonna tell y'all how it happened. I'm at work, right? She talking about I love you, this, and that. Bitch, I love you too. Why the fuck I get off fucking work? I walk in the crib, right? Why this bitch sucking dick? Folks in grade. Dude run out, he run out the crib. He get out that bitch, I up pipe. That's why the police was already here. I up pipe, hit the whole block down. Shorty run up the stairs right here. She running up the stairs. I come back down, chase the bitch. I'm chasing the bitch. Oh, bro. I pop the bitch right in her shit. I don't play that. That ain't how we was raised. I don't play that. That ain't how we was raised. I don't do none of that. I gotta clean this shit up.
My bad. I had to get unmute. That's some sad shit right there, man. But it's a lesson behind this right here. I seen the viewership drop off. Y'all gonna get out of here. This ain't the type of content for you. This for the young kings, the young phenoms. You old fools, get out of here because it's a message. Some of y'all can't stomach this. And I said get out of here if you can't stomach it. So, you know, but I got to stay in my character here. You know what I mean? I ain't mad at you for real. I ain't mad at you. So this is what we got to understand, man. Nobody wants you to win, dog. You got a bitch up under him. I love you too. Nigga, what is that, nigga? What is that? Don't nobody love you, dog. Yeah, the nigga a psycho. He a fool for killing the girl, but goddamn, you thought she loved you. You thought she wanted you to win. That type of shit has to be proven. That shit had to be in stone, nigga. You know how many tests and you got to put a woman through to make sure that she's equipped to be in a position for you to leave her in your crib, dog. And I know you ain't do it, dog. You ain't do it. But it's unfortunate, man. These niggas out here clowning, man. They out here crashing out. But that's a prime example of a young man that thought he was with somebody that wanted him to win. You out there working, getting the money, homeboy. You think she wants you to win. It's unfortunate. Condolences to her family. Condolences. By no means am I downplaying the situation that happened. He's a fool. He's an idiot. He deserves to be under the jail. But, buddy, you put yourself in a situation with a woman that didn't want to see you win, dog. Dog, she was sleeping with somebody behind your back, dog. She was sucking somebody up while you was at work getting overtime, dog. Niggas crazy. I got some more videos. Let's check some of these videos out. I want to get more into this topic. But let's check out. I know y'all got a low attention span, so I throw some videos out here and we can put a little commentary on them.
Expect the same for that wallet. Open up, nigga. As long as this cat is being dug in, expect the same for that wallet. Open up, nigga. As long as this cat is being dug in, expect the same for that wallet. Open up.
I thought that was a funny clip. My bad,
expect
y'all.
the same for that wallet.
For this show,
open up, nigga. As long as this cat is being dug in, expect the same for that wallet. Open up, nigga. As long as this cat is being dug in, expect the same.
Get that out of there. Get out of there, heifer. Get out of there. It's a lesson in everything, man. You cannot depend on a soul to help you win either. You know, I ain't gonna trip. I ain't gonna lie to you. One of my favorite movies growing up as a kid was Field of Dreams. And if you never watched that movie, it's like a metaphysical movie. Field of Dreams. The basis of it was the message behind it is if you build it, they will come. It was more on some metaphysical, scientific type shit. I ain't watched it in a long time, man, but that's one true thing that I learned about this life. If you build it, then you're going to see people come out the woodworks to support it. If you don't build it, dog, don't nobody want to see you go across the finish line. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's a restaurant, a food truck, you want to be a rapper, a singer. Don't nobody want to see that shit happen for you, dog. Your closest friends will not support you. They will support you behind closed doors. That's why you got to be constantly keeping your connection with the Most High God, grinding, growing, developing a strategy to always win without anyone else there. You heard what old girl said. Your wallet. You think she want to see you win? That's most of y'all old lady right there. That's most of the type of energy of a woman you're dealing with right there.
Expect the same for that wallet. Open up, nigga. As long as this cat is being dug in, expect the same for that wallet. Open up, nigga. As long as this cat.
Hey, it's like the homie Coach Greg always say, man, this shit monetized now, dog. Y'all don't want to look at that shit. This shit monetized, homeboy. In order to be in a relationship, that shit monetized. So think about when you interacting with these young ladies out here too, man, when you got your passions and your dreams and your aspirations to be better at everything than everybody else around you. You got to make sure that you standing 10 toes down with the type of women that's around you, dog, because that shit will stunt your growth bad, homeboy. Listen to me, young king. I know the OGT love know what he's talking about. I'm going to give it to you raw, for real, dog, because a lot of y'all niggas is lost in the sauce. You real sketchy. And what it's doing is it's throwing nature off. A lot of you niggas throwing nature off. Nature is inspired by masculine energy, by a masculine man. And a lot of y'all throwing it off. because you got too many outside forces that don't want to see you win, that you're rooting for. I said it in my last stream and I'll say it again. This won't be the last time. Some of you men are fucked up because you just love too long, dog. You love too long. And that's always going to come back to the forefront of why you're not winning out here. Because when you put yourself in situations where you got to add all of this extra shit to your load every day, pause. Her cheering doing this, her cheering doing that. She doing this, her cousin them doing this. They having brunch over here. They going out of town this month. How you gonna win, dog? You can't. And that's the problem. That's the problem with a lot of you niggas. You think that you could win like that. You can't. And let me get into this one too, because I took mom to run some errands today. And we had a good day. She got all of her stuff done. And she was giving me some opinions on some things and on the message. And, you know, again, if you have wise elders in your corner, listen to them. But that doesn't mean you got to follow that step by step. Because at the end of the day, it's still an opinion. And sometimes opinions will cause you to make the wrong decision on moving forward with something that you need to move forward with. So you have to be very, 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 very mindful of that, young nigga. You out here doing your thing, dog. People don't want to see you pop off, want to see you grow. And then at the same time, you know, people that love you, they don't want to see you hurt. And they know if you put yourself in a certain type of arena, it's a possibility that you will get hurt. You know, it's kind of like when I was young. You know, I had asthma growing up. I wanted to play football. But, you know, my mama, she knew I had asthma, so she didn't want me to get out there on the football field. So when people know certain things about you, you know, they know you got certain hiccups in life. You know, they may throw those hiccups at you to throw you off your game plan, to throw you off your mission, what you're supposed to be doing. I don't know who I'm talking to, but I'm talking to somebody. You know, you wanted to start that food truck, but, you know what I mean, the busy that you with, you know what I mean, she too busy spending her money out there in the street, dog, to invest in what you got going on, dog. I don't know who I'm talking to, but hey, you know, it could have been a situation. It no could have been. It was a situation where you were starting your pressure washing company. And you said, shit, all I need her to do is XYZ, and this shit could be flowing smoothly. And, you know, when it was time for her to run her business and do the things that she was doing, you was always supportive and there for her. You're putting it down with clients. You're doing everything in your power to make sure shit going right for people when it get time for you to get ready to make your move. Motherfucker don't want to budge. Ladies, get out of here. What I told you, get out of here. Y'all don't want to hear this. I got some more comments. Get out of here. These young kings finna get this work. The Most High done gave me the message to give to them. So this ain't no bullshit. What's my law said? Just do it. Like Nike, just do it. I know that right, Smiley. But I want you men to understand that sometimes your thoughts are too complicated for people to understand. I just say it simply like that. Sometimes young men, young kings, young phenom, young gods to be, even y'all pop terriers, poop terriers. Sometimes your thoughts are too complicated for people around you to understand. You understand it because it's a mission that you have. This mission is in your heart. It's not in their hearts. It's not in their minds. It's not in their soul or their spirit. They don't have it. Nobody wants you to win, dog. And you're going to come to the realization of that as you go through this life. And it's not that people don't love you. It's just that they can't see you doing something that they were never able to do and accomplish. And it's not good, it's not bad, it's just the truth. Shout out to BOA. But I'm gonna tell you though, for real, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button when y'all come in and see the podcast popping off, because the message is official. It ain't stopping now. Shit, I see Smiley Law like the only one commenting. And how's my sound, Smiley Law? Because I didn't even do a sound check early on. So if you still out there, brother, I got this one brother, one of my cousins came in and dropped the comment, but that's just what I'm saying. This video will have thousands, hundreds of thousands of views on it by the end of the week. But all of the, let me call them the night watchers. All of the night watchers gonna pass right by the video and not gonna hit the like button. Even though they see that the material and the content is top tier, they not, though. Until what? Until they start seeing you winning. Field of Dreams. Go watch that movie, young man. It's an old movie. If you build it, they will come. It was actually where it was like some, I guess, some dead baseball players or something. The shit was real deep, but it was a field, and it was a young kid, I believe. He used to go out there and play catch with his dad, play baseball, and for some reason they had to build a field out there for the dead to come back and play with them. So it's kind of deep, man. It was like some ancestry, you know what I mean? Like they was playing that shit off some ancestry shit, like some shit our ancestors did. You know what I mean? Bringing that energy back up, you know, the old great ones. You feel me? All right, let's see what we got. We got some more videos. Let me see what other videos we got. Let's see here. Here. Hold on. Where's my avatar? I got an avatar. I'm gonna put my avatar up there. All right, I got another video for y'all. Let's watch this.
To Floyd Bear Miami. We ended up being an hour late, but we had the place all to ourselves. The sessions are 2 hours long, but you probably won't need that much time. I think we finished our bear in like 30 minutes. They have a good amount of options to choose from, different sizes, bear or rabbit. We decided to do one together and we chose the Lego bear. And of course, you know, I'm gonna get to keep it. Next, we got booted and suited. They offered us aprons and gloves. After we protected the merchandise, we went to go choose our color. This man chose that bright orange and teal color. And I'm thinking black, gold, purple. But I ain't say nothing. I kept my mouth shut because I am keeping the bear and he is funding it. So before we started, we got a little tutorial. And I ain't gonna lie, I was scared. They was like, pour the paint. All right, and I poured the paint. I just let it all out at this point, but it came out so good. The black, it looked like the galaxy. And he did get to pour some paint too, y'all. I didn't hog it. I didn't think these colors was gonna go together. I can't wait to see this finished product. He gets a 10 out of 10 for bringing me here. Now it's time to feed me. Watch part 2 for where we go to get a bite to eat. Looking for
I put this video in here because this is some goofy ass shit to me. I had to throw that video in there. That is the goofiest shit in the world. Men, fellas. The first part of that video got clipped out. But I wanted y'all to hear the first part of the video because in the first part of the video, she said this was her second date to that place. And a lot of you goofies, these are the type of interactions that you having. Like, you know, you got shit that you need to be doing, but you will waste an hour of your day out doing some bullshit like that. This was the second idiot that took her to this place. This wasn't her main dude. She called him. She was like, this man, you have to really listen to people, how when people be talking, man, it be two-sided, man. And you'll get around a young lady like this and you'll start jumping through some hoops, and you know, the breasts will have you going, the fat ass will have you going. And next thing you know, you doing dumbass shit like this. That's her second bell, nigga. She got another bed at the house, goofy. So you got to start understanding, gentlemen, when you putting yourself in situations like this, you're going to lose anyway. And that always bridges the conversation of make sure you're wise out here when you're interacting with these women so that you're not losing touch with what you're supposed to be doing as you're growing, grinding, and developing the strategy to make sure that you got the best life for yourself. And the Most High wants you to understand that. He wants you to hear this message. He don't want you out here playing around being no fucking goofball. And you got to understand, you got to be able to tell people that too. You know what I mean? Because this is what this is this is a waste of resources. And this shit here, all of this goofy ass new shit that these women got, they're wasting money and shit like that on these fake ass dates and shit. And motherfuckers ain't even fucking with it. These ain't even fucking with you, dog. So you got to understand that. You have to understand that. So for me, nigga like me, this shit goofy, dog. You will never, ever catch me at some goofy ass shit like this, spending my money, my hard-earned money on no shit like this. You can't win like that, dog. You need to put that same $75 your goofy ass spent on that 2-hour session of that shit. You need to be putting that shit up in your stash account. You need to be putting that shit up in your Robinhood. You need to be putting that shit up in a safe in your house. You need to be putting that shit up in your checking account. You need to be putting that shit up in your savings account, nigga. You niggas are too goofy. Y'all don't attack life with a purpose. The Most High ain't pleased with you, dog. He ain't pleased with you, dog. And I'm going to tell you, that's some sucker shit. Just saying, that's some sucker shit in my opinion. That's some shit for your daughters, nigga. You taking a BZ out on a date like this. That's some shit you take your daughter to. I got to tell you niggas the real because y'all goofy, dog. You notice in the video, she never showed the nigga. The whole video. Let me show you the video again. So you see what I'm saying? You see how disrespect for this shit was in such a pleasant way. And keep in mind, I cut off when she said, this is my second date to this place.
To Floyd Bear, Miami. We ended up being an hour late, but we had the place all to ourselves. The sessions are 2 hours long, but you probably won't need that much time. I think we finished our bear in like 30 minutes. They have a good amount of options to choose from, different sizes, bear or rabbit. We decided to do one together and we chose the Lego bear. And of course, you know, I'm gonna get to keep it. Next, we got booted and suited. They offered us aprons and gloves. After we protected the merchandise, we went to go choose our colors. This man chose that bright orange and teal color. And I'm thinking black, gold, purple. But I ain't say nothing. I kept my mouth shut because I am keeping the bear and he is funding it. So before we started, we got a little tutorial. And I ain't gonna lie, I was scared. They was like, pour the paint. All right, and I poured the paint. I just let it all out at this point, but it came out so good. The black, it looked like the galaxy. And he did get to pour some paint too, y'all. I didn't hog it. I didn't think these colors was gonna go together. I can't wait to see the finished product. He gets a 10 out of 10 for bringing me here. Now it's time to feed me. Watch part 2 for where we go to get a bite to eat. Looking for
Got him! Oh, hell no!
Shit ridiculous.
Got him!
Niggas garbage, dog. He is financing it, so I let him pick out some of the colors and pour some paint. Silly, dog. That was silly, bro. You think you're gonna be able to win like that? You're not going to depend. You cannot depend on another soul, dog. You can't, bro. Uncle OGT love telling you the real, man. All right, where we at? We 40 minutes into this stream. Just to recap, men, young kings, you are always going to be your biggest in this game of life. You and only you are going to be your biggest supporter. Nobody's going to root for you, dog, until you start winning, dog. And that's just real. I'm just telling you the truth. That's the term bandwagon that's come from, dog. That's where it come from. You got to know that you know, man. You ain't got nothing but a couple of allies out here. Like I said before, that's your mama and your daddy. And some of y'all don't even have that. You know, sometimes your brothers and sisters, but, you know, sometimes not. It depends on your cultural background and what you went through and had to go through, because a lot of you niggas don't like each other. Y'all don't like each other. Your families is broken. And it's best that it stay that way. I'm checking the chat right here. What Law said? I'm sorry, y'all. Yahweh, yeah, that's right. And Smiley is in the chat, man. Smiley, I appreciate you, man. Love God and yourself, man. I appreciate you being in the chat, man, because there's too many suckers that don't want you to win. You won't see them. They'll be in the shadows, watching in the shadows. They won't say one word, dog. Because you know why? They too soft. They suckers. They won't come and support because they see that nothing can stop it. Nothing will ever stop you, young kings, and I want y'all to understand that. If you keep your foot on the gas of life, you will always come out on the winning circle every single time. I'm going to keep telling you, and I'm going to always tell you, grow, grind, and develop a strategy for this life. Ain't nobody out here trying to see you win, dog. They can't even visualize the finish line because they never succeeded in the things that you want to do in this world. Before you leave, you only got a limited time, dog. You got to cut folks off. The opinions have to be like assholes. Everybody got one. They got to be like that, dog. It's got to be that way. Unfortunately, it's got to be like that, my G. And y'all young kings going to find out eventually, you know, that you are the only one. You got to be your biggest supporter, dog. As a man in this world, you got to learn how to stand alone. As they say, stand on all 10 and make it do what it do. And you can't be fucking off, dog. You can't, dog. This life is short, but at the same time, this life long, nigga. You might live to be an old man. Right now, you might not have nothing. You ain't got jack, my boy. But in the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years, you might be that dude. You might be a monster out here, dog. But you got to keep grinding and growing and developing a strategy every day, writing that shit down on a piece of paper and a pen and pad. You know what I mean? And make sure you executing the things that you need to execute in the days and time frame that you say you're going to execute those things. Because if you just say you're going to do something, a lot of times it don't get done, man. You got to make an itinerary and make sure that you crossing the lines of the things that you need to be completing by what date. Put a date on it. You know what I mean? Nigga, you niggas a set up date with these bras, with these BZs, nigga. But you won't set up no date and no itinerary for a goal that you done set for yourself and for your life. They don't want to hear me telling you how to do this shit, young king. You got to get the fuck from around them motherfucking no good, low down, low vibrational entities that cross your path on a daily basis. You gotta curve all of that shit, dog. You got to. You know what I mean? And the OGT love, I be serious about this shit. I don't let nobody play with me, dog. If you gonna win, bro, you can't let nobody play with you. People play with you all through life, dog. I'm telling you, dog, your family, dog, cousins, people that's close to you, dog, they'll play with you, bro, all through your life. But you gotta be the one that's smart enough to step away from all of that low vibrational losing energy. Because guess what? You could be around somebody that's winning, and just because they're winning, you try to attach yourself to their winning energy, but you never win. You stay in the same place, and you're going to be presented with that a lot in life. That's one of the most heartbreaking things for a man to deal with, when you around winners and you soaking up the winning game, and you a vessel of just wanting to learn. But every time you around these niggas and you try to make a winning shot, you be like, pass me the ball. The niggas never pass you the ball, dog. That's how this life work. So y'all niggas gonna have to understand. Young kings, I'm telling you, shit too real out here. Shit real in the field, dog. You gonna have to know how to take charge of the situation. You can't be a bitch ass nigga. You're gonna have to be the CEO. Every time, dog, you're gonna have to employ and incorporate the right motherfuckers around you, little homie. Take that shit to the bank, nigga. If you want to be a boss and you want to be the type of nigga that rule your own destiny, plan and plot out your own destiny, you got to be the boss, man. You got to just employ people around you and, you know, find people that's highly recommended, you know, that's got experience in what you need them to do, whatever you need them to do, you know. Be fucking off with no so-called family member that say they can do it and you know they shady. A lot of people don't want to see you win, dog. But yeah, this was a good one today, y'all. This was a good one. I ain't gonna lie. Let me see if I got any more clips in here. This was a good one. Shit, let me go ahead and get my damn stuff up. Don't mind if I do, nigga.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's been a good one
Yes,
today,
sir.
y'all. It's been a good
Yes, yes, sir.
information was all the way
Yes,
top to
yes,
bottom.
sir.
From top to bottom, the information was in here heavy. So make sure y'all go back and watch the material. Young Kings, y'all ladies, get on out of here. You know, I know my loyal soldiers gonna be in here checking it out. I know they're gonna come in. They know me, they know my personality, they know my style, my energy. They know the no fear. You know, it hadn't been fear there a long time. But again, people's opinions of you will stagnate the growth that you have for your life and you have for the things in for yourself. You know, so many, and I meant to talk about this earlier, but so many people would get caught up in whatever spiritual system they have. And if whatever you're doing that they deem is unmoral in the eye of their spiritual system, then they want to try to put you, you know, they want to crucify you just like they did Jesus. But I'm going to tell you just like this. Hey, Mama may have, Papa may have, but God bless the child that got his own. And what it mean by that is you got to have your own consciousness. You got to be able to have your own consciousness. So what happens is a lot of these people will connect with religions and spiritual systems, but they won't have their own consciousness of God. So therefore, there's no personal conversation there. It's only a cult mentality. It's a group mindset, a group thinking mindset. That's why when I'm on here, well, I don't care what you say with your theory or your thought or whatever you got in your mind. I'm not gonna disrespect you. I'm gonna take your opinion and hopefully I can learn something for it. But best believe we good on this side. We don't need your doctrines and all of your later day spiritual systems. We good over here on that. We're gonna keep manifesting something beyond that, something beyond this physical, something beyond those pieces of paper that you subscribe to. Like for real, I don't even want to get too deep and too heavy on the young guys with that, but it's gonna be a time and a place for that. I assure you. The religion talk, this open forum is not a good forum for that type of thing. For that type of conversation, should I say? Even the political thing is not good for these open airways. That's why most content creators build a Patreon platform for that type of material. But right now we're gonna keep it copacetic. I'm streaming on 3 platforms right now. I'm on Facebook. We on YouTube, definitely. We on 2 live YouTube streams right now as we speak. But I want everybody to get comfortable with the content. I'm ready for the young kings to start coming in and start spreading the word and start sharing the message. I expect, I definitely expect the people that say they rock with me to share the material. And nowadays, like the way shit go right now, I'm gonna be dead serious with y'all. And this already done started getting like that. People that's close to me, they ain't finna be close to me for long. Because if they not supporting the movement and supporting what I got going on, there's no reason for me to be around them, dog, because they don't want to see you win, bro. Don't nobody want to see you win out here, dog. And I'm standing 10 toes down on that. 10 toes down. You talk to me and I don't see you supporting what I'm doing or sharing that shit. I ain't fucking with niggas, dog, or bitches. Busy itches, excuse me. Busy itches. You gotta say that right on the internet. Trying to flag a nigga shit. But yeah, y'all, this shit real out here. Can't depend on another soul. It's always, and I'm gonna tell you this too, when niggas really go parabolic in their fields and their talents and what they're good at, it's always a bunch of strangers right there on the other side. I would keep it real. It's always a bunch of strangers on the other side right there. I see a lot of black content creators, a lot of black artists, musicians, and they be fucking with their own people for years. They'll fuck around and cross over and go to the other side, start fucking with some white folks, some Asians on the music tip. Next thing you know, they got a damn a golden plaque on their wall. Like, where they do that at? Cause yeah, man, don't nobody want you to win out here, dog. And a lot of times it's the people that's the closest to you, homie. So you got to be careful with that. Like I said earlier, they try to lure you behind closed doors. But I want all of y'all young men to know, Uncle OG T Love gonna tell you, nature is inspired by a masculine man. So whatever you're doing out here in this world, to be that one, to make sure you have a masculine frame. And I'm gonna get into more of that conversation because people will try you out here, dog. And you have to be willing to lay down your life, man, for disrespect, dog, for real. I mean, I'm just saying, for self-defense wise. Come on, YouTube. Come on, Facebook. Y'all don't talk about. Young men, can't let nobody play with you, dog. All of that shit where you niggas killing each other, y'all garbage and y'all hoes for that. Y'all know that. Beefing over turf, you don't nobody own no land over. That shit in itself is goofy as hell. How you gonna be in a project somewhere beefing with a nigga in a project across the tracks, nigga? Don't none of y'all niggas own no land over there. None of that shit belong to you niggas. Niggas is goofy. Little Pop Terriers, y'all out of y'all damn mind. Little Pop Terriers, what's wrong with you, boy? What's wrong with you, little Pop Terriers? But yeah, man. Shit crazy, dog.
Oh, you see this guy? See this guy? Number one bullshit guy. He do the wee woo.
Number one bullshitter. That's what a lot of you niggas are. You are number one bullshitters. And every time I hear a lot of you niggas talk, a lot of you niggas, first thing come to my mind.
Silence! I kill you! Silence! I kill you! Silence! I kill you!
Chill YouTube, chill Facebook. It's a joke. All right, y'all. I don't see any more comments in the chat. A lot of the bust ass niggas done got up out of here. A lot of the fake friends, a lot of the fake family members, a lot of the fake people that say they love you when they see you and they hug your neck. Fuck all of that shit, dog. You hear what I'm saying, dog? Fuck all of that shit, dog. Don't worry about that energy, dog. That fake love, dog. That fake love, dog. Mean it. Stand on it. When you see him back there, and every time you see him, you wanna say, ooh, well done. Man, fuck all of that shit, dog. If a mother effer ain't trying to support what you got going on and don't want to see you cross that finish line, get rid of them, dog. Get rid of them. I mean that, dog. Get rid of them. Make the conversation fast. Make it quick. And then don't make it at all. That's how this life really worked, dog. That's how this shit really worked. For real. Because all of that shit is time, effort, and energy that you never gonna get back, that you give into those mother efforts. I'm trying to be good on, on the stream, not cuss so much. You beeges. Let's stick to that. You beeges. Jeez, man. Y'all don't get it, dog. Do not
You
get
stupid.
it. Y'all don't get it.
You stupid.
All right, y'all. I like to let these streams go as long as I have some commentary, some interaction back and forth. And when that stops, I feel like, hold up, shit, I ain't even see my boy Rod. He was in the building. Oh, shit. Okay. Shout out to my boy Rod. So you already know. Yeah, Rod, no. Rod been around. He done seen the development. He done seen it. And that's one of those young brothers. It's one of my peers. He always grinding and growing and developing a strategy. I see him every year. He do it bigger. So I respect men like that. I see you, Rod. And when you see me, I always support. And I try to share whatever you got going on, bro. And, I try to keep it that way. But I thank you for chiming in to the chat, brother. Y'all brothers don't know how much it means, the support from the men out there to see that, King Khan is still doing his thing and gonna always do his thing. And I told you these streams ain't gonna stop. Because you know why? Nature is inspired by masculinity. That's why, nigga. So we gotta keep it going, fellas. Ain't no cake ass shit over here. This ain't no Pillsbury Doughboy shit over here. This ain't for the weak at heart. This ain't for the sensitive ears. This ain't for you what y'all white collar guys, this ain't for y'all. This message ain't for y'all. Y'all ain't built like this. Y'all are part of a different system. And no disrespect to you. No disrespect to you. This for the young kings and the young guys and the young phenoms, because this the world and the reality that they gonna have to deal with. Not none of that cake ass bullshit. You know, more power. Go to college. Well, you better damn sure hope you got a field. You better damn sure hope you pick a field that's gonna make some guap out here, nigga. Cause them little kick ass degrees you niggas getting with this little cake ass money and all of that damn student loan debt, to each his own. I'm just telling you, this for the young kings and the young phenoms. This the advice I'm giving them. And like I said, I ain't knocking the shit. Do the shit if you want to do the shit, little nigga. But you better know that there's niggas out here that's got some fantastic trades and some entrepreneur mindset niggas that's getting some money out here. And they not playing around. They ain't trying to go in debt to live life good. Nigga, that shouldn't be your mentality. Your mentality should be stay away from all of these goofy motherfuckers so you can win and stack that paper. Put that shit everywhere, nigga. Stack that shit on your mattress, nigga. Put that shit in your shoebox, nigga. Get you a safe. There's your money. Put the money back into yourself. Whatever you're doing, put it right back into yourself. You're never gonna lose like that. That's how you stay winning. You always invest in yourself. Everything else comes secondary. Did you hear what I said? Everything, young king. Everything comes secondary. The only thing that comes before your grind and your growth is the Most High God, the cosmos, the God that live on the inside of you, as above, so below. That's the only thing that should ever come in between you and that finish line. You got to listen. You got to get off the internet. You got to stop being a bitch ass nigga on the internet. You got to stop, dog. You got to stop scrolling, hitting likes all day on these big booties, dog. You niggas make me sick, dog. Y'all make me sick to my stomach. I swear to God, dog. You niggas make me sick, dog. Y'all don't have no style, dog. You garbage. You not raw, dog. You a peon. Yeah, you need to hear this, bro. You need to get out of here too, dog. Cause only the Alpha King guys gonna understand the message and know that the message is raw and real and it's got to be spoken. Excuse me, but it's too raw for you suck ass niggas. Cause you know why? Let me show you why. Cause this who you niggas is right here. This you right here, dog. This you right here.
Oh, look at Daddy.
He's not my dad, Mom.
Really, Ava?
He's not. My dad's in jail and I miss him.
Watch again. This you, bro. This you right here, dog.
Oh, look at Daddy.
He's not my dad, Mom.
Really, Ava?
He's not. My dad's in jail and I miss him.
You niggas are suckers, dog. Y'all suckers, dog. Y'all think y'all gonna win living life like that. You sucker, dog. Suckers. This you, dog.
Ow!
This you.
I'm trying to
dog.
land.
This y'all. Yeah. This you, bro. This you, bro.
Come on,
this you.
bitch. Rise. Yeah.
Fuck up again. Rap. Rap. Keep playing. Put that shit. Come on, bitch. Rap. Rap.
Hold on. That was right. Hold up. This you niggas right here. That was right. Hold on. This you niggas.
Come on, bitch. Rap. Rap. Yeah. Fuck up again. Rap. Rap. Keep playing. Put that shit. Come on, bitch. Rap. Rap.
Oh shit. That damn comedy jam funny, dog. Oh shit. That's damn comedy jam, dog. That is Def Comedy Jam for you niggas. Oh my God. That's gonna be you, homie. That's gonna be you, homie. The moment you realize that nobody wants you to win and that you are always gonna be your best support system, and by you knowing and understanding that your thoughts are more complicated than the people around you, and you have to realize and understand people have ulterior motives. So you just gotta always be your number one fan and depend on yourself. All right, this was a good one, y'all. This was a good one. We went a little while today. I might be back tonight. It's over with. They don't know how to make content like this, y'all. It's over with. They can't make content like this. What's my law say? Can't pay for that bike. Hey man, I appreciate y'all for watching the show. T Love Talks podcast. T Love Talks. Mr. Tony Lovett. You know, y'all see my Instagram. Go check me on Instagram. Go check out the band page. The band page. We need to grow that. That is the Boss Life Instagram page. Just type in the Boss Life band. The Boss Life band, and you'll pull up the band page. But we out here, y'all. We not stopping none of this. What we doing? We're going to give the young kings the message because we supposed to give the message. You hear? We walk up in the jungle. It's going to be serious every time we come. Yeah, nigga. I walk in the room like that, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Fly shit. All right, y'all. We about to go and get out of here. Again, I appreciate y'all. When you watch the replay, make sure you hit the like button. I love to see the comments on the replay. Yeah, ain't nothing you niggas could do about it. Ain't nothing you niggas could say about it. It's going digital. It won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Oh, shit. Don't let me do Puffy right now. Oh, Lord. He ain't the right person, is he, in the news right now? But yeah, it's too real. It's too raw, y'all. And it's not going to stop. Y'all ladies, y'all get out of here. Get out of here. What I told you, get out of here. Get on out of here. This for the young. This the young. That's why I titled it the Young Kings Edition. So they know this for the young kings. Some of you old niggas could pick up some game off of this too. But a lot of you niggas don't know nothing. Nothing. Your daddy didn't teach you nothing, dog. Your uncles ain't teach you nothing, dog. You know, it was all good, though. You learned a little bit on the street and shit. Your mama taught you some shit. Oh, shit. Let me stop. Oh, shit. I mean, keep going for another 20, 30 minutes. They can't fade me, dog. I'm unstoppable with this shit, dog. I'm unstoppable with this shit, boy. It was a time, boy. I remember I had that conversation with Jizzle the other day, boy. I said, damn, You know, you could talk to people for hours on the phone, and you may never during the conversation, but you may get on camera and you'll all through the process. And some people don't know why they do that, but the camera is different when you're on camera and you talking to the people. But again, I don't care about y'all. If I'm talking to one young king out there that need to hear this message, that's what I'm concerned about. When the message go out, you can't worry about what everybody's saying and go back to the opinion. This message for one person. This message for a lot of people. It's for all the young kings, but if one young king hear this message today, my job is done as T-Love Talks, the entertainer, the songwriter, the content creator, the young God. All right, y'all. About to go and get out of here. It's been a pleasure as usual. You know, it's wind down time. Go and grab that cheap ass vodka and bap ass trees y'all be smoking, and y'all go ahead and have a good old night for me, okay? Peace and love. We out. Till later.
T-Love Talks.
Yeah, that's what I need.